Call this morbid curiosity, but for some reason I decided to watch, in full, the movie Cyberbully, the ABC Family movie Cyberbully. And I had a few things to say about it. Number one, the message of the movie seemed okay, kind of getting out there to parents mostly about what's going on that little computer that's in your kids' rooms, you know what I mean? Shut up, I'm coughing up there. I'm in my parents' house right now. Back for a bridal shower, so, you know. That intention of it seemed to kind of pan out, you know, like, hey, there are some assholes on the internet. Maybe you didn't know about that, but I sure shit do. So the girl gets her own computer, and, you know, all she does all day, every day, coming home from school, she gets right on the internet. You don't see this girl once do anything outside of school besides getting on the fucking internet and dicking around on the internet. Could she perhaps, I don't know, pick up a book maybe? Maybe go take a nice walk outside? I don't know. Hey, play a video game. I don't care. Diddle away on your Game Boy Advance and play some Pokemon. I don't know. But it's showing an obsession with the internet to a very bizarre degree. I really hope that people are not on the internet that much. Like, I'm on the internet a lot because I work in front of a computer and I have to look things up on the internet. But then again, every so often I take a break from the internet. I take a break and I write, I do all that kind of stuff. I go to the gym as well. I know you can tell. Look at that muscle. It's non-existent. So, mean things are being said about little, what's her name? I don't remember her name. The blonde-haired girl. A lot of mean things are being said, like, she's a slut, even though there's no evidence to prove that. She's a bitch. Oh no, she's a whore. Same thing with the slut analogy. She's anything but. It just keeps progressing and keeps progressing, and she keeps crying about it, and the mom just says, well, delete your profile. Hey mom, how about you step in and say, I'm going to take your goddamn computer away for a long time. You're not going to even phone on the internet. Or internet on the phone, you know what I mean? And this all started because her little brother hacked her profile and wrote something naughty. And that sparked a whole big controversy. Like, oh my god. Like, the kid said, you know, I'm a huge slut, derp derp derp. And so the whole school, like, completely bought that, you know. Clearly everything on the internet is truth. So there's no explanation on why the kid did that to her profile other than he's her brother and he's a dick, I guess. So she keeps getting bullied. She keeps getting cyberbullied. She keeps getting cyberbullied and cyberbullied until the point where they make a mockery video of her, like, pretending to be pregnant, walking down the street and saying these things. Now, that pushes her over the edge and she tries to commit suicide. If that were me, and I saw that somebody took the time to create an elaborate video with a script, printing out an actual script, wasting printer ink on a cardboard cutout of my face, that would just make me laugh. I don't know. That's just me. That wouldn't push me over to the edge and can't get the cap off, you know. She couldn't get the cap off the Tylenol bottle. The most interesting thing that I kept seeing didn't have so much to do with the movie. The movie's just presenting itself as whatever it was trying to convey. What I kept seeing was in the comments of who the people that were watching the movie, the people that were watching, they were blaming everybody else for this cyberbullying. They were blaming everyone else. Now, I don't agree with assigning blame when it comes to cyberbullying. All the blame is getting assigned to other people. Don't you think that the person who is being cyberbullied can take it upon themselves to say, I'm not going to let this bother me? I understand that, yeah, it can be hard to have these words being constantly thrown at you, but Really, like, if that's not what you truly believe about yourself, why is it bothering you? People kept calling this girl a slut, a bitch, a whore. Like, she's not a slut, a bitch, or a whore, so what's the big deal? Then you find out that her, like, best friend created a fake profile to rag on her because she wanted to save her from this mean guy that could have potentially been a mean guy. Like, it really didn't make a whole lot of sense, and it wasn't necessarily true to life. And I do realize that it was based on something. I believe it happened in 2006 about this 13-year-old Megan Meyer, who was, I think, for all intents and purposes, cyberbullied. Some woman in the neighborhood, some mom of her friend, made a fake MySpace page and, like, harassed this girl. Like, that's the fucked up thing. It was the mother doing it. The mother bullying, essentially bullying a 13-year-old girl because their daughters had a disagreement. That's fucked up, and that woman should be, like, booted into the Atlantic Ocean for that shit. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. But how they portrayed it in Cyberbully didn't make a whole lot of sense. The cyberbully's mother kept going to the Congress trying to get a law passed against cyberbullying. I'm sorry, do you think a law is going to do anything to combat cyberbullying? You remember how up in arms people were over SOPA and PIPA? Don't try to control people's internet. What you can control is how you deal with the cyberbullying. Listen, folks, with all due respect, I get cyberbullied. Do I let it affect my day? No. Because it's just anger being thrown because they don't agree. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Sorry. I can't control it. I can only say what I think. But these kids, these teenagers telling me that I need to go grow a 15-inch dick and fuck myself with it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't need to do that. I'm okay. I think the focus of cyberbullying is far too much on the other people doing it. You know what you should do if you're being cyberbullied, if you find about that, oh my gosh, I'm disagreeing with somebody, now they're calling me names and telling me I should go kill myself on the internet. You know what you should do? Click. Computer off. Go read a book. Forget about it. It's not a big deal. It's the internet. It's anonymous on the internet. I'm not okay with all this emphasis on cyberbullying. I think we have a lot bigger problems to be dealing with instead of just a bunch of assholes being assholes on the internet. I don't know if this even made any sense. I mean, you can go watch Cyberbully if you want. Like, it's kind of one of those movies that doesn't mean to be funny, but it kind of is. Like, I kept finding myself answering back to the movie. Like, one of the main girls in school, like, walked up to the girl. She's like, "Oh God, how many guys did you sleep with this weekend? 10? 20?" And I'm like, if that was me, I would have been like, I don't know, maybe like 45? It was a long weekend, shit. Oh, I'd love to hear people's thoughts on cyberbullying. Because we've all been there. We've all encountered the assholes of the internet. Let me know. This is not my computer, so you won't see quality that's good anymore. Oh no. Alright, I gotta go back to New York. See you later, bitches.